Hey, Scorpios, can you guys hear me? Happy birthday, Scorpios. Hello, hello, hello. Hi there, Scorpios. Y'all see my little wig? Hey, Scorpios. I was trying to see if it was appropriate time to go live because I figured that I would do it every other Friday, just in case people are busy and doing other things. You won't be pressed to be here and you won't miss it. Maybe you can, maybe you have more time to watch it on a later date here. But welcome to all the Scorpios who are here. How are you guys doing? Happy birthday to you, Scorpios. How are you doing? Can you hear me? Hello, Scorpios. How are you? Happy birthday, Scorpios. Hey, Scorpios, how are you? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Scorpio. Happy birthday to y'all. Y'all the shit. Act like it, god dang it. I don't feel that Scorpio energy in here for it to be Scorpio season. What's the problem? What's the problem? Y'all supposed to come ready to keep from getting ready, Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpios. It's so nice to see each and every one of you, Scorpios. Yes, it is. Um, I hope this live is catching everyone in high vibrational energy, Scorpios. I hope y'all manifesting. I hope y'all keeping y'all energy positive. I hope you are setting your intentions and getting exactly what you desire and what you deserve because you deserve the world, Scorpio. Yes, you do, Scorpio. And there's love out there for you, Scorpio. You just have to tap into that right frequency of love. So, Scorpio, as you know, this is your Scorpio love chat where we're able to talk to each other, discuss openly, honestly, maturely. Now, although we all may not have the same opinions, we can respectfully agree to disagree and keep it pushing. Because we're going to learn over here today, Scorpio. We're going to learn from one another. It ain't just about brown eyes. I'm nothing. Brown eyes is learning from you, beautiful Scorpios, as well, because you guys are very, very psychic, highly intuitive. You guys are just bad to the bone bad, Scorpio. Yes, yes, we are Scorpio. So the last weekends we were talking about different things. I think the first subject was, is there a such thing as true love? And everyone gave their opinion, and I appreciate you guys are just so amazing. It's just so therapeutic to talk to like-minded people. Like I always remind myself, or like Spirit always tell me. I remember when I first came on here looking for help, trying to find out what was going on in my life. I just felt like I was falling apart emotionally, and I couldn't get no answers. And I was out here and hello, hello, hello. And I wasn't hearing nothing. Now I have a whole tribe here, a whole support system. And you understand. And look, y'all, we ain't crazy after all. We just needed to heal and tweak some things. That's all. But now we're so much better, Scorpio. So it has prompted me to start these discussions, these open discussions. Maybe we want to discuss some things. Maybe you can relate something, some stories, some experiences in your life that can help other people, because I'm a firm believer that our experiences, what they say, experience is the good teacher. Your lessons are the best testimony, Scorpio, and maybe someone needs to hear your journey along the way to inspire them and hopefully bring them more hope where they can continue keeping on, Scorpio. So we've talked about as a such thing as true love. When should you let go? Are you getting the 70-30 or 60-40? Or the 50-50 loving, yeah. Everybody wants that 50-50 love, Scorpio. How long do you have to put in to find out if they're going to give your 50 back? You have to know when to hold them and let them go, Scorpio. So this particular reading here now, I did just a little bit research on it, but I didn't do that much research on it because I feel like this topic, as all topics, really are spiritual. And so this particular topic is pertaining to spiritual intimacy here. You know how sometimes you may wake up and I believe Tweet had a song kind of like that. She said she woke up and her clothes was off of her and things, and she said she could even help herself. Herself really was feeling good to her, something to that effect. But have you ever woke up and or better yet, have you ever had let's call it a moist dream. Now we grown, but some YouTube may be sensitive and things. So have you ever had a moist dream where it wakes you up hunching? Have you ever woke up hunching, Scorpio? I want to talk to somebody who woke up hunching. Hey, hey, Araya, Carla, Latrice. Come on, y'all, be real with me now. I'm putting it out there. I'm just saying these are experiences that are going to help us. Have you ever woke up hunching? Y'all, come on. Y'all, I know y'all done had some experience, but I have woke up hunching and I'm like, I was embarrassed. I was so embarrassed because I'm like, now I don't recall dreaming that I was being intimate, but maybe I remember that part, but my body was responding to it. You see how your spiritual or your mind can really affect your body, because it can. Let's say if your mind on negative things, it can make you sick, where you lose your appetite, you start losing weight, you start getting sick. It's like your mind and your energy really controls every aspect of you. So I recall waking up sometime I would wake up and I had my whole shirt and bra off. And did I take? And then sometime I wonder, now did I take this off and late in the midnight hour sleep and didn't know it? It's those weird things like that that have you wondering. And like they say, a thin line between love and hate. There is a very thin line between the physical and the spiritual here. So we're talking about those things now. It could be somewhat considered like the incubus and the succubus energy here, a spiritual entity coming to you and having their way with you. But I'm talking about, like, let's say if your lover, your ex-lover, your wannabe lover is really, really intently focused on you. Now I'm gonna drop the link. Now don't think I'm just gonna get up here and just talk. I want to hear, hey Katina, I want to hear y'all's opinion on this, okay? But you know how well, let's see, let me drop this link. Hold on. You get to waking up wondering what's going on here. I do think someone can be so tapped into your energy on a intimate, let's call it moist, on an intimate, moist way, where they're so attached to you on an intimate level, where they're really pulling at you. I'm talking about they're really pulling at you, and you feel it on your end, because there is some type of soul connection, some type of soul tie anyway. So when they're pulling at you on an intimate level, you wake up and you responding like they been all over you and things, and you probably ain't seen to talk to them, and you don't know how long. Oh, Scorpio, let me drop this link. I want to hear what you got to say about this. Anybody have any experience? Do you have any answers? Do y'all remember when they say those things, like when you feel like you're paralyzed and you can't move? It's just like sometimes maybe the spiritual is crossing over and messing with us mortals or something. It's almost like you're being tested, like you're being punked, or like there's a joke played on you. But I also feel like a lot of things that we allow in our energy, a lot of things that we need to let go of and disconnect, has a lot to do, and it plays out in our dreams. Hey Derek, welcome. Hey Jason, Latrice. It's like we're really spiritual sponges here. We think that stuff don't be affecting us till it starts playing out externally in some type of way where you feel like something off, and it's all because you didn't picked up something along the way that you did not let go of. So I'm interested. What do you guys have to say? How do you feel about that? Sleep paralysis? Yes, they call it sleep paralysis too. That's true. Hey Misty, thank you. You want to come up here and talk about it? If y'all don't want to talk about that, what you want to talk about? You want to talk about these exes keep showing up in your read, and why you ain't heard from your ex, and will you ever fall in love and it lasts a lifetime, or what? What you want to? It's your birthday. Well, what y'all trying to find down here, Scorpio? See, you dreaming of your ex and cuddling, because it's boo cuffing season, yes, and a lot of y'all gonna get some babies behind that too. Hey Tamara. Who we got? We got Brand. Let me see your face, sweetheart, because we don't need to see you. We don't need to see the other stuff. We don't need to see no perverted energy tonight. Let me see you. Let me see your hands up. Hold your hands up where I can see them. God dang it. All right. You look innocent enough. Let's bring you up here.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you for joining us. Are you a Scorpio?
Yeah, I am a Scorpio. November 11/11.
Oh, good for you. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
What do you want to talk about? Is your name Brian or Brian?
Brain
Brain. Okay. Where are you calling from?
in Jamaica.
Jamaica. Oh, it's beautiful. I love your
Yeah.
accent.
Thank you. Well,
So, what do you want to talk about,
I got a
Brain?
dream. I got a dream last night that I was having sex with my ex-girlfriend,
You probably
and
missing your
like,
ex girlfriend. See, that's natural though.
not
But
really.
look at it. But see, that right there is natural. That's a logical thing because you remember you already have soul ties with her. You've been with her physically before. That ain't went nowhere just because y'all ain't together. You say ex just because you ain't together don't mean that that has died away. It just means that something or someone is trying to reawaken it. Something is calling you back
Yeah.
in.
Okay.
Or maybe you're really low key desiring to be with your person and you're not addressing it and it's acting out in your dreams because you can't escape it.
Well, that's a stressful situation with that person. So that dream doesn't tell me that um you that kind of draw back to me. Like, we don't know if you like explain it, like, you know?
Okay, so you already you
Yeah.
know what the energy is about. You don't feel like it's drawing you back in,
No, cause me no really love that person like that.
but love doesn't have anything to do with intimacy though. That is a way of trying to hold on to you and keep you bound to somebody is through. You know how many relationships try to use intimacy to hold on to their partners, and the relationship could be just so toxic, but they hold on to that intimacy, that sexual energy, the relationship, the intimacy side, because it's like a false sense of hope. Because if you're really done with a person, you're supposed to let them go. You steady sleeping with them is gonna prolong it. So, if you really know in your heart that you're done with that, then that's only it could even be the spirit coming back. It could be the universe coming back to you to test you to see if you're really serious about letting it go before something new and better comes your way. It's just a
Okay.
temptation, a test. And you look like
Well,
you're passing it because you already understand what it's about. So see, that's the beautiful thing about Scorpios. You're very, very highly intuitive. You know how to tap into your own thing, and that's powerful. That's unique.
yeah, yeah. Well, me always me wish me to meet my soulmate. So me just wait for the universe, cause me trust the universe. I mean, like, me watch your videos them, me watch your videos them over and over. Me even subscribe to all so me can no miss nothing when they come in.
But you know what, Brain? You meet soulmates every day. Soulmates are not just your romantic relationships. Remember, our friends, our families, they're soulmates too. Really, you're looking for a life partner that has that spiritual connection with you, and it is a
Exactly.
soulmate. Because believe it or not, every relationship is a soulmate. Some of them they're a karmic soulmate, which they're going to be bringing some type of healthy aspects to your life, or a major lesson in your life, which is a toxic one. But they're all soulmates because remember, we all have soul contracts with each other. It's just a human experience.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're gonna find it because it's so attractive to me to see the masculines that's in love. Because it's almost sad and pitiful when you see the men hurt. Because I'm so used to the feminines being hurt. When you see the men hurt, it's like it's over. It's like the world coming to an end. It's like the Scorpios waiting for their good men. And that's what's the problem, Scorpios. Most of the men been hurt.
Exactly.
They've been hurt. They're wanting soulmates. They're wanting love too, but most of them just been hurt. They have, and we know that they respond to relationships differently. But you seem like you're still open to love, though, Brain.
Yeah, actually, yes. Like, not every love, because you have many different types of love. Mean like real love, you know, how Scorpio or Scorpio stay. When they say they love, and when they say real love, they don't mean no top of the surface love. I
Yeah,
mean deep.
but you know
Yeah,
what? You know what, Brain? But at the same time, true love is a perception. You can't, I think the world is used to chasing after the world's perception of true love. But in all actuality, your true love is what you and your person created to be. It may not be like nobody else is nothing, but it may work for you and your person, and that can be considered true love. It's like, you know what? It's like your mind. You can manifest so many powerful things. Why go after the status quo when you can create your own bubble of happiness your way? It don't even have to be anything that you've ever experienced, because let's face it, everything we know now is because that's what we've seen. But how can we create our own reality? Make someone want to follow behind your tradition, your ways, because it's healthy. It works, instead of trying to fit in with what something is already laid. Because we look at these relationships, they ain't together, so something ain't working. So that's why it takes two
exactly.
people who know what they want without a shadow of a doubt, and it's going to take some real mature minded people. I'm talking about some people who got lessons, they've learned some lessons along the way, and they can really appreciate and be honest and tell you what they want. You guys come together, y'all can conquer the world. But that can be your true love right there. It ain't got to be no jumping off the cliff to save her. Throw your cashmere jacket down so she won't walk in a puddle of water. No, it's what connects with you, that edifies and lifts you. That's your true love.
Yeah, yeah,
So see, that's not even
that's very
hard to
true.
find.
So you really believe true love still exists?
Yes, because it's not the world's true love. It's what you created to be. You can be really in love
The
with someone
only
and they're really in love
sorry.
with you, Brain, and y'all make it work together because it's something about your energies that are connected. Now you're gonna know you're a water sign too. You're gonna feel that connection. That's the energy. You know how you standing there. You know how we was when we kids. Somebody want to sneak up behind you, and they quiet, and they didn't make a sound, but you feel them. You feel that energy. You always feel energy. You can
Yeah,
feel in the person's energy if they're happy, if they're sad, if they're angry. That energy cannot
exactly.
lie. And
Exactly.
you, as a Scorpio, you're going to see it anyway. And if you're not seeing it, that just means that you need to put in more work on your spiritual journey, building your own intuition up so that you will know the right one for you. I guarantee you, the true love that
The
you
thing
get is
is,
not going to be what you read
a lot
about.
of
It's
things
going
that
to be what
happen.
you have. Yours probably can even be better than what you ever even read about, Brian. I'm telling you. You're the magician. Just go on and manifest it.
Yeah, a lot of things me see. A lot of things and I hear is like, it's like sometimes if me I go somewhere, it's like me hear like a voice like said, don't go, or something a go happen, or the place where I go close. And when time I go still, the place where me I go is like it close, or whatever, and tell me say whatever the voice say are the exact thing. Sometimes I'm afraid. Sometimes I say me wonder if like me I go crazy, or me I hear things I'm not supposed to hear, or me sometimes I see things I'm not supposed to see, and sometimes I talk things and just like when me talk yes so I go, me feel a lot of different type of energy. Me can just look on a person and like as me start look on the person, it's like me start see certain things about him and certain things start come to me. Like me I tell him things want, man, when time me come back to myself, me like what? It's like me I learn. It's like me learn from even like encouraging somebody else. Me end up learning from that. So a lot of
That,
things
you
happen,
know
but
what, that's
you
so
know,
true, because what I tell Scorpio, it works for me. It's like spirit minister to me as I share it, because it's for me too, because I need it. We all need it. But I feel like you're gonna be
yeah,
fine. But I just feel like, it's just, I don't know. It just seems like it's harder on the masculines when they've been hurt. It's like, especially when they're a good guy too. They say good guys always come in last, but you can come in first, brain. You can have exactly what you desire. You can. I believe you can. You're already tapped in.
I believe that too. I do believe that.
All right. Well, is there anything else? I want to let someone else come up. You're gonna hang out in the chat. Don't go nowhere. You might want to come back up here.
Okay, thank you
All
for
right.
having
Thank
me.
you. Nice meeting you. Happy birthday.
Nice meeting you too. Thank you. Happy birthday to you too. If you're a Scorpio.
Okay. All right. I see you back there, girl. I see you, honey. I see you, Miss Katrina. Look at you, looking all beautiful. Hey,
How you doing? Thank you,
girl.
beautiful. I'm loving the hair.
Thank you. You're looking nice tonight. You're looking dazzling. You're
I'm
looking like a
tired.
birthday Scorpio.
I am tired. Thank you. And happy birthday to you also.
Thank
But
you.
but he better be glad I'm with somebody now. I just have him just for his voice. Um
Girl, look now, you sounded like Stella. Katina gonna get her groove back.
Too bad I'm in a relationship now.
Boy, that's that Scorpio coming out now. You hear that? You hear that, Brand? Hey, Brand, don't you hear that? You heard how she putting that Mac down?
But anyways, yes, I do. He he has to heal. I have found out a lot of men are hurt out here. And it's not just the Scorpio men, it's all a lot of men have been trampled on.
That's
And yes,
true.
it do seem like the good guys end up last, but they do get their good girl later on that they really desire or want. But she has to
Mhm.
be healed and he has to be healed. But
Absolutely.
for that spiritual connection, yes, that is true. That is very true. I have had it. I have had that soul tie. And baby, let me tell you, we had better sex in my sleep than we had in person.
Oh, snap. They be walking around there stalking the spirit. Be asking for you.
So, yes, that is true and that is real. I know
Yeah,
some people say when that's the demons coming at you or it's something else or whatever it is. But yes, it has happened and I have had it numerous times in my lifetime. So,
yeah,
but yes, that is real and it does happen.
it
Some people
does.
don't want to acknowledge it, but it
Yes,
does happen.
that's true. What do you think it is?
I don't know. Because, like I said, when you go to church, they tell you it's a demon. Some people tell you it's sexual demons. Some people say it's a spiritual connection. I don't know what to call it, but because you never see the person's face who you're having the sex with.
But see,
That's
that's
the
the
thing.
thing, Katina. That's why sometimes I feel like when you don't see the face, just their energy, I feel like it is someone who does not want you to know that they are pulling at you on a sexual level. That's
Hmm.
what I feel like for some instances. I just feel like, because just thinking, if we are magicians now, and I ain't talking about going to no bag, I'm just by your intentions and how you send it and you focus. If someone is busting, because don't you know you can manifest through orgasms?
Oh yeah.
You,
Oh
it's,
yeah.
it's the heightened of it at the peak of it. I'm just saying,
Yes,
it's
I
so many spiritual things that
do.
you're supposed to be able to tap into. So just imagine you have someone who is really on you like that, someone
Yeah.
who is really missing you. They can be
Hmm.
sending, they ain't even got to be touching you, but you minding your own business, went on with your life, but you have that episode. I
Yeah.
feel like that's on their level, because they're picking at you because
Yeah.
of something that they want to happen.
It's like what my mama used to say when somebody come across your mind out the blue, they must be thinking about
Thinking
me.
about you. Yep. When
So
they say, oh, speaking of the devil. Yeah. Yeah.
but it's like that. But you know, I always wonder who it is, but one I did have a feeling who it was. This last one, I had a feeling who it was, and it was that person. But because we had that tie so tight,
Mm-hmm.
so that was the thing right there. We did have a tight tie
Mm-hmm.
to the point where I had to break that tie.
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
What do
it
y'all
does
say in the comment section? It happens. It happens. 2065 switch. Do you want to come up, sweetheart? She says it happens. My better half tells me it's telepathy on the sexual level. You want to come up here and talk about it? Truth sites. Hey, Missy T. I want to hear from some masculines. Any more men out here? Look.
I want to honestly say, because I had that connection with the gentleman that I'm with currently now.
Yeah.
And me and him
Like
had
I
it real.
said, that a guy told me about it. We never did do it together, but it's two people can come together and manifest through that type of energy.
Right.
That's that energy.
And we were having
It's
sex
just so
with each other.
powerful what couples can do together. I'm
We
telling
were
you, couples can really do some things.
We were spiritually having sex together without even, because he's in one state and I was in another state, and we were spiritually having sex with one another without even knowing it. So it can happen.
Because look, and I'm finna take this scripture like I always use it, like I always say, we chew the meat, we spit out the bones, but I feel like it's very accurate. You remember even in the Bible when they was fussing about the prostitute and them telling Jesus that, y'all, Jesus, you tripping. There ain't nobody touched her. She ain't nothing but a freak, or something like that. But
He touched her
Jesus,
mentally.
he said, but you thought about it.
He touched her
You
mentally.
see how powerful your thoughts are. He said, if you thought about it, son, my brother, you already did it. You already did it. You might as well go on and physically enjoy it because you done already did it.
Exactly.
Wow, we are powerful creatures down here, huh?
I hate
Come on,
missed
Crystal, you want to
last
come up
Friday.
here, darling? Crystal, let me drop the link for you, sweetheart. Man, we are powerful. Trying to figure some stuff out down here. Ooh. There's the link. If you want to come up, just make sure you reveal yourself. We had somebody up here doing their thing up here, and I ain't trying to see that. Now, Scorpio ain't desperate or destitute. We ain't trying to see that. Ooh. But we know that Scorpio brings out the freaks, okay? It is what it is. Oh, yeah, but I wish you guys all of the abundance, all of the joy and happiness here. Like we were saying, it's such a thin line between the physical world and the spiritual world. It's just that we don't see it, man. But if we really could see that, it would be horrifying. Because that means you got to see the good and the bad.
Actually, if you really want to tap into it, just start doing your meditation and you'll get there and you'll see the things that's good and bad. And you got the choice to be on the good or the bad.
Okay, come on, Lena.
Hi there.
Hey, hello, how are you? You Scorpio?
Oh yeah, 4/11/12.
Happy birthday to you, Scorpios.
Thank you.
Hold on,
you
Crystal,
too.
you want to come up here too? Okay, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna bring you up, Crystal. You guys speak one at a time. Let's let hey, happy birthday, Crystal. Welcome.
Let's
let Lena. Lena, is that your name, darling? Leno?
It's Lana, but close.
Lena. Okay, Lena, the floor is yours, darling. What do you want to add?
Okay, so I've had dreams about coworkers. So nobody I've ever been in a relationship with. And, they were sexual dreams, wake up, kind of heart's racing, breathing heavy type of thing. And then I go to work that day, and I'm like, did they have the same dream I did? Like, it makes you wonder. I'm not going to go up and ask them because they're coworkers, but
of course,
you know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, hey, what'd you do in your dreams last night?
Well, maybe you're attracted to him.
When I don't work with him anymore, but yeah, at the time I was.
Well, duh. Oh, you were really attracted to him. That's all. You had just And maybe he was vibing with you too spiritually. Maybe y'all met up in your dreams.
That's what I wonder.
Yeah, what if we really be doing that? Ain't that something? What if we're
Mhm.
really meeting up in the astral world? I'm just saying, because people say they astral travel.
I done had a lot of sexual encounters then.
That's awesome.
Crystal?
I recently found out that I was a medium.
Really?
Like a year, 2 years ago. I have met a soulmate. We have had intimacy sitting right next to one another. I have had a friend of mine, you know, he's just a friend, but we kind of took it to that level. But I saw the demon in him prior to us being intimate. And so when we you know, when we was intimate, I saw the demon come back in him, you know, the incubus. And I was like, oh my God, I'm having sex with a demon. I was looking at it, you know what I'm saying? And his eyes was red, and his voice changed, and his tongue was like going 360, but I could not stop because I was, you know, like I was in.
Girl, wait a minute. Hold on.
I
Hold
know what
on
she's
now,
seen.
Crystal.
She's seen the sex
Hold
demon
on,
in her.
Crystal. Just
Yes,
hold on,
I seen
okay?
it.
Let me
Yes.
digest so far what you're saying here.
Okay.
Now, I believe in the spiritual things. I know stuff like that happens, but you were really that comfortable and relaxed when that happened? You were just you were just calm?
Well, he started changing because, you know, I see shapeshifters also. I shapeshift with my soulmate. I'm not with my soulmate right now. I'm in a relationship with my twin flame. But I see shapeshifters, and you know, the demon wasn't there in the beginning, but as you know, he started changing, and I saw it coming him, and I was just shocked. I was like, oh my God, I'm being intimate, you know, with, you know, this demon. I know what it is, but I was just like, I need like I was in need.
What's funny? No, why you laughing? Come on now, don't why you laughing? I'm telling you, are you
Okay,
serious?
I know what's funny about it.
Wait a minute, come on, Crystal.
I know what's the
Crystal,
funny
how is
part
that
about
funny?
it. I want to tell you what's the funny part is, because a lot of people won't believe her if they never seen it. And the thing is, a lot of people don't want to believe in it because of our spiritual beliefs in God and Jesus Christ. So therefore, when somebody actually see this, it scares other people, or we get bashful about it because you didn't seen it and you're kind of afraid to say it. So you're going to try to laugh it off to make it seem like it really happened, but it didn't.
Crystal, is that what you're doing? You're making light of it because it's such a big thing, a tough subject to talk about?
No, I'm laughing because I knew what it was and I didn't stop.
Oh,
I knew what it was and I didn't stop because it was just like he understood the assignment, you know, like the young kids say, like he understood the assignment.
He understood what he needed.
Yeah. And it was like the best ever. And so afterwards I was like, you know, you have a sex demon in you. And he said, yeah, I embrace it. I seen it
Girl,
in
you done
twice.
fell in love with that man demon, huh?
I will never.
You done fell in love with the demon.
Like, wow.
I would never.
Is this what it's gonna come to, Katina? We gotta fall in love with that demon just to get it right.
I think I have fell in love with this one's demon over here, so I traveled 5 states.
New millennium stuff.
No, ma'am, I would never cross that
path. I don't think I want to date no more. Okay, really?
I would never cross that path.
You seem so cool, calm, and collected, though. So you've embraced this.
I have no choice because the angel came and took my covering off my first eye, and it's been open ever since. I never was like this. Sorry for stuttering, but I'm a little nervous and I have ADD, but I never was like this. It started when the pandemic came. So the angel took the covering off my first eye and it's been open ever since. So like, yeah, I see all kinds of things. I'm just getting used to it. I'm still scared because I see shadow people. I've seen my best friend dead aunt and I didn't know who she was. I see people change right in front of me. It's scary at times, but
So you don't. I mean, what is your background? You don't have a support system. You don't have. I mean, so
um
you and your guy.
well, my twin flame, he's intuitive as well. He's a Pisces. Actually, he is locked up. He got locked up last week for DUI, but he came the other night and he was intimate with me. Um, so it's crazy brown eyes. I have a small support system. Um, like my friends, they know and they try to be there for me, but it's hard when you don't have anyone to experience the things that you experience. You don't have anyone like you. But my soulmate, which I'm not with, he experienced all these things with me. So he knows when the angel is in my room, Archangel Michael. He knows when he's in my room, and I shapeshift to him too. I change and he change. Um, it's just it's hard. Spiritual,
So
the
who are
spiritual
you
journey.
now, sitting here? Who are you now? Do you know who you are right now?
Yes, I'm Crystal.
Okay.
I'm Crystal.
Well,
Yeah.
are you at peace, Crystal?
Um, I I don't know if I can say that, Brown Eyes. I know that God, I'm one of the chosen ones. I do believe I'm one of the 144. I told God I'm just a vessel and just use me. I help people. I'm just here to help people. I'm just here to help people. I could look at people. I was going to the grocery store and I looked at the man. I saw pervert. So I love that I have the gift of discernment. So, and I can read, I can read people's minds and stuff like that. So it is what it is.
Are you younger? Are
I
you a
would be
younger
for
person?
I would be 41 November
Are you
9th.
that old? Wow, do you have any children?
She
I
don't look.
do. I have three. I have a 22-year-old, a 17, and 11-year-old.
She don't look
Okay.
it.
She
Thank
looks
you.
very young. See? And so
Thank you.
I don't know what is your purpose? Do you know what your soul's purpose here is? I mean, you're tapped in spiritually. So I mean, do you know what your purpose here is for? Are you
Yeah,
actively living? Are you actively living in your purpose now?
I'm trying, I'm still human. I don't eat right like I'm supposed to, but I'm still a work in progress.
We all are. We all are.
Mhm. I know I'm here to raise the frequency of the earth. I know that. I'm here to help the souls here. But I'm not coming back after this lifetime. I don't want to come
Oh,
back.
I say that too. I say that too. I don't think I want to come back either. I
I
don't.
ain't gonna lie, I do.
You
I want to
do,
come back.
to see
Yes,
what it's gonna be, to see what the
to
next
see what
time
it's
gonna be
gonna
like.
be.
Yeah,
I want to
I
see
be
what
thinking that
It's
too.
hard.
it's
It's so hard because I know, the veil is so thin. So I know, like the people going crazy or, the floods and the hurricane and the food shortage. I know what they're trying to do. I know. And I know that the ancestors are coming back. And,
yes,
the guy is cleaning up the earth. I know. And it bothers me, because so many of us asleep.
That's
It
true.
bothers people like me. It bothers us because you want to help, but you can't help them if they don't want to help, if they don't want to listen.
Yeah.
You gotta, be
So
open.
then if they don't want the help, you just dust your feet off and you keep it pushing. Those who are supposed to be awakened, they're gonna awaken. And I don't feel like it has anything to do with any power that we have. It's just destined for them to get it. You see, we are tapped in. So, sometimes you can, because now in today's technology, there's all types of information. You're going to run across all types of teachers and everything. There's no reason not to know something, so you can't say you don't understand. This is an awakening, but it's also choosing too. You have to choose the path that you're going to go down.
That's true. But also, Brown Eyes, not to cut you off, we have been conditioned. It's not our fault that, this Christianity been forced upon us. This is all we know. This is all we know. Jesus. This is all we know.
That's all we know. But even further than that, we're talking about even the ancient of the ancient, the first beginning of this earth, because that was the most powerful of it. That is all the mystical medieval things that they tell us is not real today that are real. Yeah, I know all about that. Yeah, I know who the chosen ones are. I know all about that. And those chosen ones live in their soul's journey one way or the other. But sometimes you can't reach the collective or the mass. You have to start individually. And I feel like that's what we need to do. Tap into our own selves, and sometimes helping other people bring healing for yourself too. But you have to also make sure that there's nothing in yourself that's going to bring any damage to anyone else while you're trying to help them too. I feel like sometimes we're so busy giving to other people that we forget about our own self and what we need for ourselves before we can get on that next journey to be to teach anyone. So that's my advice to you. I hope that you find peace on your journey. I think you can be a very, very strong instrument, but I feel like I don't know, maybe this is what your life is for. I'm not trying to say I understand everything, but I just feel like, because you are awake and you are aware, but, I see heartache and pain in your energy. I still see brokenness in your energy.
I am.
And that's what's going to come out more. Even with all the other things, it's still that is there, and you can heal it, but it's almost like you need a support system though. I feel like you need a support system though. I just feel like you do. I see you alone energetically.
I am very broken, and I feel so alone. As as much as other people like me, we feel so alone. I feel
Have
so
you done
alone.
sage?
Do I sage? I do. I have sage, Palo Santo. I burn my candles. I try to meditate as often as I can, but I still haven't gotten pat. I'm still learning. It's been 2 years.
You gotta apply yourself after you sage and do your meditation.
Okay.
You have to apply yourself. Turn off the phone, turn on the music, and meditate.
But all that's good. But look here, if you done hooked yourself up with the devil though.
Oh, that was
protection. He can't hurt her. That's the thing.
No, but I'm saying if that soul tie is not broken, because that's not. She said she willingly accepted that.
Yeah.
So you willingly accept that, but then you're gonna go to heal someone else. And she can get rid of that. She can break that soul tie. But like I said, she because you're only as good as the people whoever we join ourselves with. We're picking up their stuff, and they're going to take a hold of our stuff too, especially if you're intimate with them. That's how it's designed to be. We're all so connected here. But let's say if someone is practicing a certain type of lifestyle that may not be all that of the light. She knew what she saw it. She said it, and she laughed because she could have stopped it. So she's going through this cycle, but she's going to come out of it. But this is something she has to go through because she accepted it. She accepted this guy and all that came with that.
Right.
This is why her energy is low. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter if she's sage. This is something the universe is going to help her through because she doesn't have, it's like she's isolated. So I know that the universe is going to protect her, but it seems like she's going to have to get out of that connection and free herself from that hold so she can shine again because she got this cloud over her.
Are you still connected with, are you still in touch with him?
Oh no, every now and then we converse on Facebook, but I haven't seen him in over a year. I'm currently with my twin flame right now.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna probably stop everything with him.
I am.
Also, the boyfriend is the crazy one. I'm sorry, the devil guy is the one in jail. That's the one that
No,
came to
no,
you
my
and
twin
was
flame,
intimate with you, or was it the twin flame?
the twin flame
Oh, the twin. Okay, so the other one in okay, the twin flame. Okay, the twin flame is in another city.
in another city, he locked up.
Okay.
Mhm. Do you have any other questions?
No, I don't, darling.
But
All
demons
right,
are
I'm gonna bring.
real.
You can stay up here if you want, Crystal. You can go in the chat. I'm gonna bring you up, just Scorpio.
Hello, how y'all
Hey,
doing?
happy birthday,
I
just
seen that face
Scorpio.
about 2 weeks ago. I know who that is.
Thank you. I have a slight hangover from last night at my Halloween party at my job. My head been hurting all day, brown eyes.
Oh, you deserve it. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice for fun.
Well, the thing is that I don't drink. So my boss gave me some Jameson and yeah, I got a headache. I woke up with a headache. But the topic, I experienced, I really, and I'm hoping someone can clarify for me what it was. And I was awake. I had just got off work and I just had to get out of all my clothes, and it felt like I was being intimate with someone, and I don't know what it was, but I was awake. I had just got off work, and it was really, really strong. It's like I was actually intimate with someone, but not physically. And till this day, I'm like, I can't decipher what it was. At the time I was conversating, well, we still conversate, but we weren't intimate. And I'm like, were you dreaming? And he was like, when I'm tired, that's when I'm most sexual. But I know he have dreams about me, but I don't know if he was actually dreaming about me at that time. So it was like really, really strong. Like it just felt like I was actually being physically intimate with someone. So was it spiritual? Was it, I don't know if he was dreaming or what, but I have had.
So much. Hey, just Scorpio, so much for that celibacy.
Well, yeah, well, I was
That
going
count
through that.
too.
I was like 2 years in, I want to say, at the time.
Right.
I can tell you what
Look,
that was.
you might as well went on and got the real thing, honey. I'm just saying. I'm sure it felt just as good though.
Because look, I got off work and I had to hurry up and get in the house. I got out of all my clothes and I was just sitting in the chair. But it was like if someone actually was attacking me.
Really?
In that way, sexually, not, so.
Girl, that was you being celibate for that 2 years, and you said, "Baby, I've been talking to this man every day."
He opened her up. Yep.
But I also do feel the pull all the time. Like this morning, I'm like, okay, and I'm like, what is going on? I could actually feel a difference. I talked to him today, and I wasn't expecting to, but it shocked me. So I had like a little surprise tower moment at the time because I was on the phone with my mom and the text came through and I'm like, what? Because he so-called claimed he'll know when my birthday is, and I had to actually tell him a couple of weeks ago, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting it. So it was a surprise. So it made my day.
Surprise, huh?
Yeah, in a way, because we haven't physically seen each other since I left Louisiana. And before then, I hadn't seen him. But we still been in communication. And not saying I don't like it, I just don't understand it. All this time, I still don't understand it. What do you want, dude? What you want? That type of thing. Hey, Jason. I'm on a live.
Well, I don't know what it could be. It could be that connection that you guys are feeling each other, and your body just respond to it. It
Mm-hmm.
obviously what they call a magnetic attraction
But
between the two of you, a lot of
Yeah,
chemistry, and your body
yeah.
just responds to it. You know, we respond energetically. We don't be knowing it. We just puppets, man.
Well, at the time, it was at that moment I had definitely had first experience that I'm like, I don't even know what is going on. It was real intense. It was like really, really strong, like real strong. I think my
Well, so
phone.
you got a love connection then, just Scorpio.
that's what it sounded like.
Spirit had to get you in your dream for you to let your guards down.
But I was awake. That's the thing. Well, I know they say when we awake, we actually sleep and that kind of thing.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I had just
Yeah,
got
she
off.
said, did you enjoy it?
Oh, it's kind of embarrassing.
She's smiling, huh?
Got her over there blushing.
It's kind of embarrassing though. But I understand most of it, because like I say, I just need to find out what it was because I know it do have succubus and incubus, but however you decipher the two, Now, what is the difference?
The
I think
succubus
one
is
is a
the woman.
masculine energy,
Yeah.
and one is a feminine energy.
Mm.
You know, like one for the female, one gonna come on the female, and one gonna go on the man. You know.
Well, which one is the so?
The
What I'm
succubus is
asking,
the woman.
succubus is the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that sound about right. Because most women can suck the life out of somebody. They can in certain ways. But I didn't do anything today for my birthday because I'm trying to recover from this headache. So
So what are y'all? So what are y'all? Are y'all looking to be married? Or are you just looking to be in healthy relationships? Are you looking to be in something secure for the long haul, or just a partner? I mean, what are you looking for, Scorpios?
I'm gonna speak for me. I didn't come five different states to come from one place to another just to coexist with somebody. No, I came for marriage, stability, everything with this one
Everything.
person.
Absolutely.
So no, I'm looking for the whole
Whole
shebang.
package. I know that's right.
yeah, exactly. Because I mean, you pretty much starting all over again when you become.
I came from Las Vegas all the way to Kansas. So yeah, I'm tired because I only been here 5
Absolutely.
days.
Well, I came from Louisiana and I've been here in San Antonio for 3 years, going on 4 years. And we've known each other for 5.
Mhm.
And that's, it's winding down. You ain't got much time left.
And I didn't this one for about 12 to 13 years. We worked together years ago. So no, I'm coming in for the whole shebang. No, I knew him when I was married before my husband passed away. We worked together. We were just friends, always passing by one another. And then finally we just said, you know what, let's give this a chance. After 5 years of my husband being gone.
Well, I've never been married. So that's especially if you've never been married, that's totally different. I mean, you're gonna do it one time and that's a wrap. So I've never been married.
Well, first time I was too young, was inexperienced. I would never talk down about him because me and him raised children together. So therefore, we outgrew each other. We were too young.
Yeah.
Second, he died. Third one, he bet not go nowhere because he will be third. And I hate to have to go to heaven and knock out 2 fools at one time.
No, so for me, it would definitely be everything because for one, I've never been married, and I would like to know, the experience on being married. So it would be definitely the whole thing because you would have to know.
I don't know. I feel like for me personally here lately, I've just been feeling like, and this is just for me because I don't know. I feel like I put so much energy into raising my children as a single person, because that's a whole job in itself. I've never
Yes,
been married. I had to raise my children alone. And now when I run across these men, and I know that there are real good people out here, men and women, there are. I believe that. But it just seems like I don't want to wait for that, so I don't look for it. And I feel like in the stage of my life, I'm content with a life partner. That's just how I feel, I mean, because
Me too. Me too.
I know, marriage, and I'm not trying to look to each his own. I'm not trying to take anything from anyone. It's just where you're
Mhm.
at, what works for you. I'm
Right.
50. I'm about to be 51 years old. So, we're older. So we can't, I'm not going to chase after anyone. I don't have time to put no 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years getting to know nobody. Then you marry them, So I
And
feel
that's the
like
thing
when
that
things
got me. Yeah.
are supposed to be, they're going to line up. Like for you, I feel like that was meant to be, Katina, because it seemed like it just smoothly moved right into like it's supposed to be. But I really would be content with just a life partner. I can live under the same roof. We don't have to go to the courthouse. Let's just agree that we're under this business contract. And I look, it's just how I feel. We're under this business contract to make sure we consider each other as if we were that way.
Right. But see, in some
That's how I
states,
feel. I'm just
but
saying
see,
I'm
a
not
lot of
married.
people do
I
feel like
date, but
that. A lot of people do feel like that, but in some states, like if something happened to that person and you and this person accumulated, they do not recognize what is it called when you're with
common
Common
someone?
law.
law. Common
Common
law.
law. They
Yeah, but
don't
that's why I
recognize common-
said you go into some type of contractual big
right, sign there.
partnership, because that's even like the Two of Cups. That's a partnership. That's
Yes.
really what anything is. It's a partnership. Yeah, there's love involved, but it's a partnership because you're working together. You have to work together. The
Right.
only difference would be is that you're not considered, you ain't married. That's it. But you got a contract, and if you're really serious about it, because please believe people do what's
Contracts
best for
and
them.
wheels.
Because there's so many different.
Contracts and
You go
wheels.
under contract, you got the wheels, you got everything set in place. How can that be wrong? Now, if
No,
you just shacking up, you starting to have babies by somebody, and we know the whole story. Quite naturally, they're not going to acknowledge that,
right.
But when you're a certain age and you have to learn some things along the way, then you try to figure out really what's best for you.
Right.
I'm just at the point now. Look, let's hook up, pay these bills, travel,
It has
I
some
take care of
That
the
fun.
baby.
part.
Your feet need
That
rubbing.
part.
I cook good for you. We can hunt and grind. They got to be able to do that too now.
I agree. I agree with
I'm
you
just saying.
100%.
I ain't. Of
That's what
course,
I
they have
want.
to do that too.
Yeah.
That's a deal breaker. If that don't come include, I might as well go to the next one.
Mhm.
Like here in San Antonio, they consider if you've been together a certain amount of years, you're married
Yes,
without.
some states do that.
In the state of Nevada, they don't.
Mm-hmm.
And so not even the wife is covered if there's no will in the state of Nevada.
Yeah.
And I
Wow.
found that out with my husband when he died.
Wow.
Because it don't take nothing but a second to write up a will, and especially if it's a contractual. We don't think about that, but you think about the celebrities; they go in on everything under some type of contract.
Yeah, they write
You
out
have to look
everything.
at it from a business perspective. It's love, but
But
still,
I have learned now to also have that written up even before you get married to somebody. Because you want to
absolutely.
have things covered for your children also. Because if you get married later on in life, you want stuff to be left for your children, your grandchildren, and everything else. And you don't want that person to say, when you can have this or you can't have that. No,
That's right.
you have that written up right then and there
But
before.
see, there you go. Because see, it seems like, and I'm gonna choose my words carefully, because I want you Scorpios. By the way, welcome Scorpios. Happy birthday to everyone. I know I'm not saying hi to everyone, but I do see you out here, and I'm vibing with you. You guys are beautiful. I appreciate each and every one of you Scorpios. But I just feel like this. Like I haven't met anyone that I can settle down with. I meet people every day, but I don't know. I'm selective now. So many negative things happening. So if I have to do it alone, then I have to make sure all of my affairs are in order. I don't mind being with someone, but I don't feel like I'm ready to marry them. I feel like I don't even care about marriage now. 50. That's how I feel. But I feel like I can have someone in my life.
Right.
You
And
know,
that's
but
how I
it
was
just seems
feeling
like
before I
everything is
get
so.
this move. Before I decided to do this move, I was like, before I even start talking to him, and I got out of the last relationship, and I had to sit there and redo myself again. I'm like, I'm 50 years old. I don't want another relationship. But then this one came along and everything just started falling in line. I'm like, okay, I'm going with the flow.
You start falling in line, Katina.
I'm just going with the flow. And the flow that brought me all the way from there to here.
Nah, mine, he just want me to come back. He was, don't you just come back home? No, I'm not coming back to Louisiana, but I am going next month to visit, and I'm coming right back home. So,
but it's so good for your energy for someone to make a fuss over you, to make you feel special and beautiful and appreciated from the opposite sex. You're used to your home girls. I'm just saying. You know, sometimes you get dressed up just to go out just for the dudes to say something to you. You know what I'm saying? You do. I'm just saying that helps you.
Yeah, he asked me, did I get dressed today? I'm like, no, I didn't. So he's used to that. If I get dressed or whatever, I send him pictures or whatever. But
you send him kitty pictures. You send him kitty pictures.
No, I don't do that.
And she talk about me.
She a Scorpio. I don't care what she say. She a Scorpio. If she ain't doing it, whenever she do it, we already know how it's going down because she's Scorpio. I'm just saying.
But I understand what she's saying. It feels good to put on some heels, some makeup, and a nice dress or a pantsuit.
Yes.
You
trying to put something on his mind now, huh? Look at you.
Well, look, here's the thing, Brown Eyes. He never ate my cooking. So I said, well, what you want to eat? He said he wants some fried chicken and some macaroni and cheese. Mm-hmm. So that's going to hurt him, being that he know how it look, because he done got numerous of pictures. I sent food porn too, but he don't know how it tastes. That's the thing. He don't know how it tastes.
You finna get him through that with that cooking, huh? All that good old Louisiana cooking.
I did something wrong.
She gonna make his thighs rub.
Well, his thing, he's in the heart of Louisiana. He's in New Orleans. He live in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, he around that good food. That's right.
He's around the good food. I'm gonna put it like this here. The only thing that I don't cook because I don't eat it is gumbo. I don't eat it, so I don't know how to cook it.
Really?
So you
can't. Kay, we be talking about a whole bunch of stuff, babe. What you want to talk about? You can come up here and let's talk about something. We talk about these relationships. What's up with your relationship? What you need to know about?
I need some boudins. I need some boudins.
Boudin?
Yeah, I need some boudins.
My kids eat it a lot. I don't.
I like them too.
Boudins.
Yeah. But
y'all want to talk about relationships? What y'all want to know? They said, are we talking about food? We talking about whatever you want to talk about. We was talking about getting hunched on while you sleep.
Every day. I talk about food and work every day.
I'm single too, Kay Jones, but it's somebody out there for you, honey. You got to put yourself out there, child support. What's up, kings and queens empowerment child support?
Where that little Jamaican boy at?
I ain't do nothing today, Jason. I had a hangover. My head was hurting. I said I didn't do anything today. My head was hurting. I had a hangover.
Me too.
Now my son asked me what I did today.
I was like, what? Not you? You getting all frisky because she's a lady. But I thought we thought you said he ain't never ate my cookie till you said
That's what I thought she said too.
That's what I thought she said too.
Like cooking.
I'm like, what? You getting your cookies ate? Thanks.
That's what I thought she
Okay,
said.
2065, ladies. She has a question. She says,
Aaliyah got license?
what does it mean when a man tells you, let them touch the water?
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
that must be
hey,
them young kids. That must be the new millennium talk.
Must be some new talk. I don't know what that
Let
means.
me touch the water. What, girl? Who you messing with?
What are you trying to make us squirt?
That's
You know what he means.
Yeah.
2065. Sweet, your name Sweetens. They want to touch that Sweetens.
Brown eyes.
You know what it means.
Y'all watching, huh?
Who's that? Just Scorpio?
Oh, y'all talking
Who's
now?
that? Your son?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
my
I'm in
oldest.
your business. You ain't no Scorpios. Zalu,
I'm glad I'm not a Scorpio. I dominate Scorpios. What you talking about?
You say you dominate?
Yeah, I dominate Scorpios. I'm an Aries. How about that?
Oh, wow. You know, Scorpios and
I have
Aries
two
are
of those
very, very
people.
compatible.
What?
Scorpios and Aries are very compatible.
We ain't compatible with nobody. We don't rock with nobody. How y'all doing?
He said, "How y'all doing?"
I mean, you gonna insult us, then ask us how we doing.
that part.
It's in the same breath.
Oh yeah, it's. I have a combination of air and fire right now. Brown eyes.
Yeah.
No,
But
I
we
have,
all have a lot. We all mix with a lot of different things, though.
I have two.
We do actually.
Yeah.
Water signs like fire signs. It just depending on which fire sign they get. It just creates, especially if it's a fixed sign. It's like both signs are fixed, especially like a Leo, because Scorpio is a fixed sign. Leo is a fixed sign.
Well, my youngest is an Aquarius, and he's an Aries.
That's my favorite Aquarius.
Aquarius.
I love Aquarius.
Hey, Dirt. Thank you, Dirt.
He
like Aquarius.
I only like Aquarius and Scorpio. That's the only two signs I like.
2065 Sweetens. We answered your question. Anybody else got some questions here? You want to come up here and talk, Dirt Biker?
Well, I'm gonna leave and let Dirt Biker come in. It was a pleasure talking to you, ladies.
It was a pleasure
I'll be in the
talking to
chat,
you, sweetheart.
Okay.
Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you.
You enjoy your birthday, darling.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
What? My screen is Jason. What did you do to my screen?
Hit the camera.
Hit the camera? Okay. It's not doing anything. I hate this freaking phone, man. I mean, they could hear me. I could hear them, but I can't. My thing done froze up.
Yeah, it just froze up.
Tell them, Dolores. You know, but you already know, though, Dolores. Now you know, because this is a Scorpio thing. We already know what's up, honey. We already know. Hey, well, what is understood does not have to be said.
Well, it broke. It's been dropping.
Why you get no case for it?
My case over there.
You want to join the Eva Dale's world? Let me bring you up there. You come. Oh shit! I'm trying to talk, honey.
And y'all know old people don't know nothing about these cameras.
I bet you these kids do, but it's easy though, you know. You gotta show your face.
Oh God, my head hurt.
Oh, Zola, you ready to come up, darling? Let me let you up here.
I don't see how people drink every day.
I mean, them salutes.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Happy birthday, you Scorpio in the house.
Yes, yes, yes. Good evening, Miss Brown Eyes. Can
How
you
are
hear
you
me?
doing? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, November 14 in the house.
Awesome, awesome energy. How are you this evening? What you got going on?
Well, I am driving right now. I'm on my way to the ocean and you went live. So I
Oh,
was
that
like,
sounds
I
so
got
beautiful. The ocean. That sounds so beautiful.
He must be in
yes.
California. Florida.
So I said I have to go to the ocean and listen to Brown Eyes live on the ocean and see if we can
You
reset.
got that accent, girl. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from South Florida.
Oh, South Florida in the house. Welcome,
Oh.
Florida.
I
Yes,
knew she
yes, yes.
was in California, Florida.
I'm driving. So I definitely want to get into the discussion wherever it goes.
Okay, well, we were talking about really if you had any questions about anything we're talking about it, but the topic tonight was uh being intimate in your sleep. Is there such a thing as being touched while you sleep? I mean, from something or someone else? Can someone send you that energy to you where they're really have you acting out physically?
I strongly believe so. Yes, yes.
Have you ever had an experience? She go.
She might have disappeared
Oh,
through the.
Zula. Okay.
I'm gonna get you some hangers from work. Yeah, I can get you some from work. Oh God, my head's still hurting. This is ridiculous.
Oh, she's probably going in and out. You say you
Yes,
haven't gotten anything yet, girl. You better get you some for your headache. Don't be sitting there in pain.
Yeah, I don't get headaches, so I don't have nothing here for a headache.
I said you better go get you some Motrin or some leave.
Hey, y'all, Dirk Biker say that he's been dreaming about someone a lot. You probably want them. Duh. You probably just want them, Dirk, but you probably either y'all in separation or you're afraid to make the move. That's all. I guess the spirit's way of telling you what are you waiting on. Go forward. It's like if you want your ex, ain't nobody stopping you from going back to your ex, and ain't nobody here to tell you what you should and should not settle for. The only thing I am stressing is that you are the magician of your life. I feel like you can go for whatever you desire because some things can work out. I ain't saying everything, but I also feel like you can step out in your magician energy and move some mountains too. You see, Katina, she got a happily ever after. Look, even Jess Scorpio got a sweet thing. I mean, love is real. I mean, you can make you can find that right one, and they don't have to be, they don't have to be the world's view. It's just what works with you and for
But
you.
you know what I realize, Brown Eyes, and it's just like every time in your readings when you mention you have to heal first. And sometimes healing yourself, is like it's like coming to one with the pain and the hurt. You can even go sexually. Like sometimes when you feel like a person may be thinking of you sexually, there probably is thinking of you because I've been in a time where I've been heartbroken and I have locked myself in sexually and pretend that I'm having sex with that person and tell myself that, why you did this to me or why and I got over that eventually. And that's how I
Yeah.
use that to get over my pain and my hurt. I actually use that
Mm-hmm.
as a mechanism. And when I realized after I was out of it, I was like, I would even look on, I even got dirty with it. I would even look on porn and look at the male, that structure of the men that I love, and I would, you know, get myself off and cry and talk as if he was there. So I believe that in the end, and it proves that that person does feel you and feel your spirit, because everything doesn't have to be said. There's a lot of things that can be telepathic, and telepathic doesn't only, you ever think of a person and it's
All
like
the time.
you think of them and you see them. I've said to myself, hey, if I want to see a person, I close my eyes, I may be in meditation, and I just say, I'm going to see this person. And best believe I end up buck up another person. So it's that shows me if it can go like that sexually. Yeah, you brought that topic up. Surely, of course. And I've seen it help me even through heartbreak. I'm like, if people are so heartbroken over someone, just lock yourself spiritually within the heartbreak, as if that person is there. If you have to make yourself calm, you're just human. If you have to rub yourself, touch yourself like you wish that person would touch you, whatever it is, just release yourself, and eventually you'll get over it. You love yourself so much. You start loving on, you realize you've been loving on yourself the whole time.
Y'all hear her, don't you?
I like this girl. She got a goodie box.
That's some powerful stuff she over here talking about. Y'all hear that, don't you?
I like this
Scorpio
girl. She
is
got a goodie
powerful.
box.
See there? That's why they be going crazy about you.
And then you find out that magnet rise up in you, because then you start loving on yourself. You even drift away from that thought of that person, and you so much peace to you everywhere you go. It's like you draw it's like you just connect with your whole being. So just take time to love on yourself and start with the heartbreak part and try it, you know. I mean,
Oh, I must have did that this last time, because girl, I went and filled up my whole entire little fun box.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I just arrived at the beach. It's going to be a beautiful water settings, and I'm going to tap out. I might tap back in, but Miss Brown Eyes, it was lovely to connect with you for just
It was lovely to connect with you too, sweetheart. How do you pronounce your name?
The name I put was Zalut, but I'm under different. I'm under different names because I listened to you for like over probably 3 years now. I've been listening to you, so under different names. I love your energy.
I just want to know you when I see you.
All right.
You drive safe, sweetheart. Happy birthday to you. Feel free to come back up if you like.
All right.
We finna talk about something now since Katina done brought something up.
All right, bless it.
See you later, darling. Now, this what we finna talk about, sis. Let me drop that link again. Now, here's a question. Here's a topic. Maybe I should have reserved for another time, but I'm going to talk about it now. Do you feel like you should have other sources of entertainment while you practice celibacy?
Hey, I don't know how somebody else do it, but I know how I do it. I'm sorry. Me and a porno movie and my toy box, boy. We worked. I don't know how nobody else do it though, but I'm telling you my way.
Oh, sure, but you know that is true. That is a personal preference to each his own here, but
there's a lot of new things on the market.
And just look at the creativity of everything they have now. They have everything for you.
And I'm sorry, I drove a bus. In order not that bus to go off the freeway or go into something, hey, I had to relieve my stress.
Now, you know what? I totally agree, because you know what? We're in this human body, and your body, if you're not releasing that, let's say it'd be different if you go work off, if you go do lawn service, if you're releasing that, but you still have that sexual energy built up in you. You have to release it out of you some kind of way. If you're not actively exercising or doing something else, then you got to do what you got to do.
But see, that's another thing. When I exercise a lot, I want to get sexual active.
Oh,
so
really?
Therefore, that's another part of my sexual active behavior is exercise. I love to have sex when I'm
It boosts
exercising.
your stamina, huh?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because the exercising is like, they say it's like the next best thing to sex when you exercise. Now, for me, my job is demanding on walking. I'm an inspector. I'm a room inspector for a hotel. So I walk all day.
Yes, you do.
I walk all day. And
Herb,
before I
your
was
device is not connected.
a room inspector, I was a room attendant. So I'm cleaning rooms all day, every day. So it really wears you out to where you don't even think about sex because you're too damn tired, you know. But at the same time, I've never experienced toys. I've never experienced toys before.
Oh, let me tell you, go inside the goodie store. You know, there's a lot of adult stores.
Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me interrupt you just quick. Karma, you funny. Karma said, I don't use toys anymore. I'm clean. 2 years now. I'd rather use my hands. You right, because all that plastic and all that electrical stuff, it can't be good.
I don't know about y'all, but I have fun with mine.
Oh my God.
My finger wasn't getting it like I wanted it.
Oh, y'all Scorpios in here. Y'all funny. She said, not a happy meal. Wow. But I feel like it's look at all of the energy we pick up along the way, attachments, especially if you're empathetic. You just imagine, like I say, it's just a thin line between the spiritual and the natural. You're being pulled at by so many types of spirits. Some of them are filthy, they're sexual, they're demonic, they're negative, it's just so much stuff. You're toting this around with you all the time. It can't be good for you. What you mean, Dirt? Dirt, I bet you won't come up here. I don't need to hear that. You're adult, aren't you, Dirt?
Why is he in the chat if you don't need to hear it? See, them type of people that I can't deal with.
Oh my goodness, Dolores. Yeah. But yeah, I guess it's all a part of, you make what do, because I guess it's the same thing as people who are waiting on their person to come home to them. You do what it takes in order to stay committed to it. You don't have to go outside of that. You can pleasure yourself and remain faithful to your person. You can. I believe it's a decision. Of course, they're all decisions.
True. That is a decision, because I was married to my husband for over almost 13 years, and he was an over-the-road truck driver for 38 years.
Wow.
And there was times that I could not see my husband for probably a couple of weeks or a couple of months. All depends how he wanted to stay out there. And guess what? Hey, I had to please myself not to cheat on him. So to stay faithful, you got to do something.
I got you, Dirt. I'm just kidding with you. I was trying to get you up here to talk to us. Yep, you have to do, and you really have to be committed to it. You have to be committed to what you're trying to build with someone. And I want to be with someone who doesn't desire anyone else. Call me a hopeless romantic, but I'd like to think that I'm good enough for them, like they're good enough for me. I don't feel like I need multiple people in order to make me happy, but I don't feel like he should want or need that too.
And see, that's what my
like
thing.
The problem comes in when they first meet you. They try to act like, yeah, it's just about us, but deep down, they're really not ready for it. It eventually shows itself anyway. So you might as well be honest from the beginning anyway.
And my thing is, if you're going to cheat, y'all go cheat together. I just made somebody upset.
I've never heard of that until my son and his kid's mom, like they're not together anymore. But at the time, say if if she started talking to someone else. He would go find the person she's talking to. He would go find the girlfriend or whatever to the person that she was talking to. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Why?
No,
Why
baby, I'm
would
not
you-
talking about that kind of thing. I said if you're gonna cheat, you cheat together. A lot of people know what I'm talking about when I said cheat
They
together.
talking about in the comment section. Let's see. This must be old school out here. Dolores must be old school. Wait, oh no, that's Karma. That's Karma talking. That Karma only. Karma say cheating together can cause problems too.
No. All depends how you do it. All depends what kind of understanding you have.
Okay.
Well, please
It depends on your
explain that.
understanding that you have with that person. No.
What's
And
the
your
difference?
understanding.
But what's the difference?
Yeah.
She said cheating together can cause problems too. How can it
No.
cause problems?
Because they bringing friends into it. You don't bring friends into it.
You talking about what they call it, menage a trois.
Swinging.
Menage a trois.
Menage a trois, swinging.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
If you're gonna do it, don't bring friends in. That's when you mess up at. Because I have heard
Get a
people bring
stranger.
friends in it.
Get a stranger, okay.
I can't do
But
that.
see, but look, to each his own. But I don't know. I never did that. But you sound like you gets down, because you gets down, okay. So you have explored.
My mouth just hums.
I'm just saying you've explored obviously by your conversation, and that's okay.
Yes.
You're 50-some years old, so
Yes. Yeah, I have. I intimidate a lot of men when I bring it up.
What you talking about? What you disagree with?
I can't do that. I can't talk to somebody and talk to somebody else. I can't do that.
Some people can't.
I can't.
They said poly. They say in a comment section poly. What would that mean? Like a polygamous?
I don't know what that would mean.
I guess have
Probably that's what it means.
multiple consenting partners.
Polygamous.
Yolanda, we don't. I feel like none of us do, but they be the one. I'm just saying. Some people, some people get down. Everybody get down differently.
Some people get down
I wouldn't want a third party. I had a guy. I asked him one time. I said, "Have you ever been in a third party? I mean, have you ever been in a threesome?" He was like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Tell me about it." He said he couldn't do it. He felt awkward, and I said, "Really? How so?" He said, "Because I had to try to nibble on one and then try to do the other one, intimately, and I couldn't focus on one." He said, "So I was horrible at it." And so it began to make me think, and I'm like, wow, we just really animals pretty much. We just down here exploring. And sometimes three is a crowd. Sometimes three is a crowd. I'm just saying, sometimes it is. Three is a crowd. Sometimes.
I wouldn't say you do it all the time. No.
Yeah, to keep the spice.
Right.
Chelsea.
Trust, open relationships.
Let me get you, Chelsea, because you talking about something, girl. She said, "I'll sleep with my best friend husband if she's not in the mood, but I'm not hitting him up trying to kick it with him one-on-one."
Well, and that's the relationship her and her friend has.
Yeah.
Which I understand that, because I know people that does that too. But it's only when you're invited into it, that's when you do it.
But you don't think that that's going to cause problems on that?
Because those two has a communication with each other. They only call her in when they want her in. So I do understand that one too.
So the only problem would be is like she said, she went behind her back and started
Right.
seeing him
And then
on
that
her
will
own.
create a problem
Yeah.
between her.
Or if he went behind the back and tried to, yeah,
Right.
I got you.
Right.
Herb, your device is not connected. Are you a real person? Because your internet, your devices won't connect. Trust open relationship. I mean, some people can have an open relationship and it works for them.
Well, hold on. With open relationship, that means you're seeing somebody else and you're doing the other person without me knowing it. If you want an open relationship and see other people, just be by yourself. Once
No,
again,
that's not open relationship. Means that you're agreeing that you're in a relationship, but
but you
it's
can see
open
other
that you
people.
both are in a
Right.
relationship,
That
but you
you
still
both
can
can
see
see
other
other
people.
people. But my thing is, if you're going to do it like that, damn it, just go ahead and do it together.
But maybe they want you too.
Huh?
Maybe they want you too. Because that's the reason why. I mean, maybe they want, let's say,
You can't
in
have your
other
cake and
words,
eat
they
it too.
want you, but they want to be open to date and do other people too.
Well, that's what we're doing when we do it together. You're doing other
Okay,
people.
so okay, damn. Katina got that Bonnie and Clyde type of energy. Oh shit, Katina ain't no goddamn joke. I see why that dude gonna snatch your ass up, okay?
And you know, he was trying to be
that's
one.
what age and experience will do for you.
But you know, at the
comfortable with
beginning
your
when I
life,
first
you
met
just
him, he
say
was
what
trying to
it
be one of
is.
my. He was trying to be one of my participants with my husband, and I told him no.
Oh, you're also y'all got, in your case it was another guy.
Huh?
You say it was another guy coming in?
No, I said this one right here. He wanted to be an open participant with me and my husband. I told him no.
Oh, wow.
I worked with him. I don't play at the job.
That's like that movie I was talking about, Indecent Proposal, where these couple was pressed for money, and they met this rich tycoon that offered the wife to sleep with him in order to give them $1 million. And I think she did it, but she lost her marriage because she got hooked on the guy, the wealthy guy.
Because he laid it down good.
Yeah, plus because he had that money. She went from her poor husband. Boy.
Isn't that indecent proposal?
Indecent proposal. You want to
But
come up, Latoya?
You had to have not too many. I didn't meet too many guys that came up with more income than what my husband was making, because me and my husband, we had 2 different businesses at the time.
Oh wow!
So we're averaging $600,000 every quarter.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So that wasn't an issue. Seemed like it was a good relationship then.
It was.
What the fuck is he closing my damn
See his
door?
energy. Hey y'all. Look at you. You want to come up here and talk, Chelsea? It's very seldom you're not going to find a guy who's a willing participant anyway, but it seems like you got more down chicks, so I'm just saying.
But you know what? Half those men, you are fine at those clubs.
I bet.
I paid that $45 to get in that door.
Wow.
But
that's what I like about people who can just spit it out and tell you what they mean. They don't bite their tongue. I like a person who know how to ask for what they want, because you can't do nothing but say yay or nay. That's it. But you find more people saying yay nowadays. They said, what about diseases?
I use
DB
condom.
says, what about
I use
diseases?
condoms. I make sure it's always a condom. I will not do nothing without a condom. If you want to do it without a condom, we cannot participate with you.
There you go. Benny Blanco, your device is not connected. Toya, let me see your face, darling. Hey, you want to come up here? Here you go.
Hold on.
Welcome, Toya.
Hey,
How
hey,
are you?
hey, how y'all doing? How y'all
Good.
doing?
How you doing? Happy birthday.
Thanks to y'all. Thank you. So I wanted to comment on what's your name? The talking about we call it here in Nashville, Tennessee, 3 ways.
Yeah.
3 ways. Ooh.
You call it 3 ways? You call it 3 ways, 4 ways, or
Oh, 3
swing?
ways.
Yeah, we call them 3 ways. So I tried that one time, and it was cool.
Okay, wait a minute. Yo, wait. You say you tried. Okay, what position were you in? Was it you and your guy bringing somebody else in, or was somebody bringing you in?
No, it was me and my guy bringing somebody else in.
Okay.
And she wanted to be with me. I've never been with a female. So it was cool, but it's nothing that I got excited about or something I want to do again. It just wasn't nothing for me. And don't get me wrong, the girl was okay.
But see, that's the thing. I don't do women.
Oh.
So wait a minute, Katina. So
you said it wasn't a dude to come in.
If you and your guy, Katina brings in another female.
Oh no, I get what she's saying. No, I get what she's saying. I don't do women either. I don't do women. So I'm saying I don't. And that
so you and a guy, you and 2 men, Katina.
Yeah.
No. Oh, it was you and 2 men. So what?
It's always me and 2 men.
What I mean by
I heard that shit. Goddamn, you a gangster in this thing.
Yeah.
I need to check my bungos or something. We got gangsters up in here.
Well, this is the thing. My husband was 10 years older than me.
Ooh.
So he felt when he couldn't satisfy me, I could have 2.
Yeah.
So what I mean by I don't do women, I don't put my mouth on women. No.
So you didn't Toya, so it didn't cause a problem between you and your relationship with your guy?
No, it didn't. We was together for a little minute after that. No, it didn't. But she was a Scorpio too, y'all. So
really?
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Who had the problem with it, you or him? After it was done, you had a problem with her?
No, it wasn't no problem with nothing. It was okay, if we ever decide we want to do it again, we'll hit her up. And we told her, and she was like, okay, or whatever the case may be. But I knew I wasn't gonna do it no more. It just wasn't for me.
It just wasn't something that you enjoyed.
No, I didn't. No. I enjoy my toy before I join another female.
Oh, you so cute. You got an itty bitty.
I got a rose too.
Okay, you moving up.
Yeah, so, and I'm finna be 41 November 13th. And he introduced me to the toys and stuff. I've never had a toy, nothing like that. But we're not together no more. And ain't no feelings behind that we're not together no more. But I did experience a lot with the guy, but it didn't, I guess I'm one of those the feelings just it just went there. It just went there. So
it didn't give you the taste for another woman?
No.
That's good. No. You Scorpio, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, so that's just one of your things you experiment. You just experiment in it.
I experimented that one too, and I'm like, nah, I don't like that one. We ain't doing that one no more.
But yours is all masculines, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, girl, you giving me boss energy.
Yeah.
God dang, madam, or God dang. But it sounded like he was willing to please and accommodate you. It sounded like,
and that's what it was about. It was about me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Because it was about me. Okay.
And then and I have in being in a relationship with him, it was males that wanted, to do that, but
how that's gonna go is what you asking. How that
yeah,
go?
like how that's gonna go, because I'm squirting, my energy
Right.
is so I don't want to give this energy right here to these men, like it's like they entering me. Now that's
Yeah.
a difference. And baby, how you hook still right to this day. You still need to leave me alone. So you want me to squirt on your friend or your homeboy, your brother, or son, your
Girl, if they
cousin?
want me to pee on them, I pee on them, okay?
Girl, look at you. I said the real Scorpios in here now.
Y'all you want me to do that? And he was
If he
thinking
want me to pee on him,
right.
if he want me to pee on him, I'll pee on him. If he say do number 3, baby, you want me to go take an extra wax?
Now they said that is a fetish of some people. Some people like that.
I am from a crazy city. It's Vegas. So a lot of things goes.
It was one of those times what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody know about the Red Rooster, Green Door, and the other ones.
Oh. Yeah, but that was
What's that? Oh my gosh.
You don't want to know. I'll tell you, look it up.
Yeah.
If you've been in Vegas, you know what it is.
I'm gonna have to ask my auntie.
Nah, she gotta be one of the ones that was coming out here, be a willing participant. That was coming to Vegas, be a willing participant to know what it is, and everybody know what the Red Rooster is.
See, I wasn't there to do that, but I know about it because I'm interested in stuff like that. Scorpio thing.
Well, I came into it when I was 40, so.
Okay. Yeah.
And like I said, it's not an everyday thing to do. Some people
you
have to
giving me gangster cartel vibes.
I love her energy. I said that. I said I love her energy. I love her.
My kids hate me.
She's like an alpha.
Yeah.
You're an alpha. That's what it is. You're an alpha.
My son tell me not to look at his friends, not to talk to his friends or anything, because anything 35 and over. 35 and over, they mine.
They'll be like, man, where your mama at?
They do.
I bet they do. Probably be pissing him off too, huh?
They do.
My son, I got a son that's in the feds. I got a son that's older. He's in the feds, and then when I say
look, Dirk, y'all hear Dirk? Why you keep saying
they
yuck?
own you?
My son is 33 years old.
Now, see, they about 25, 26.
That's my babies.
See, 30, you got to be older than my oldest child. My oldest child's 28. So.
I said 35, okay?
Listen at Dolores.
My son 33.
They start off young.
Your son friends gonna be like, man.
Does a woman know what it takes to please her?
Yeah.
When y'all say that, but I'm going to tell y'all something. Them 30-somethings and them early 40s, they got good backs. They last all night.
They very fertile and very flexible and always ready.
I can't get pregnant, but the wind blow past them and they'll just go straight up. They good.
Okay, y'all, I got to get off this live. I got company.
Okay,
right.
Go on then. Thank you, darling. Happy birthday, sweetie.
Y'all have a blessed rest of the night. Y'all enjoy.
Too. You too.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, Katina, you something else, girl.
Okay,
I
told my dirty little secrets.
Well, you're a grown woman. You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, King and Queens Empowerment. All right, y'all want to talk about anything else? I'm gonna step off of here then. It's
You know what? Somebody
10:31.
do say that when a woman is going into her 50s, she's more sexually active. That is true.
She's no more unless she got somebody who's pulling her to keep her active.
Well, I have aunts that's in their 70s that's still sexually active. So
see, it's an individual thing, but I feel like that's just like if you don't use it, lose it.
Yeah.
But see, they already say Scorpios are naturally like that anyway. We're extremely passionate by nature. You know, your body does change, but you still a woman. You still have desires that don't change. You just need the right one to break it up, if anything. But I don't feel like it's a problem anyway. It's never going to be a problem. It just takes the right one to turn you on, pretty much. Happy birthday, Yolanda. Beautiful, beautiful, honey. You are beautiful. Yolanda turned 62, y'all.
Happy 62 birthday.
She said she had a 30-year-old trying to holler at her girl. Girl, you know that they want some of them pound cakes.
Now, she must be she must look darn good for 62. For a 30-year-old, we want to get at her.
Hey, King and Queens Empowerment want to know, do you climax every time?
No.
Because you know, because there's pleasure in pleasure into in the journey of it. The climax is the bonus. You're supposed to enjoy the whole process. Just echo.
Sometimes I just do it to do it. So.
Yep. Well, I'm feeling hearing the feedback. All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna end it because it's starting to echo anyway. Thank you guys. Happy birthday, Scorpio. Thank you guys for stopping out tonight. We'll see. I may go live. It depends on if I step out or not, and maybe we could play some music and jam it out. I'm not gonna promise anything. I hate this echo. But if I don't see you guys again, happy birthday. Thank you guys for stopping by so much. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys. I'm gonna make two. When I start having moderators, I'm gonna want y'all to. Okay.
It's Crown Hours. You go over there and have fun at the hole in the wall.
Yeah, I'm going, girl. I'm gonna have me some fried chicken and some fried fish.
That's it.
I'm gonna see what I can catch.
Good night.
Good night, you guys. Love you guys.
Good night.
Scorpio. Bye-bye.
Bye.